Have you ever noticed how every YouTube guru sounds exactly the same? They all say it like a secret formula. Work hard, stay consistent, start a business, build an agency, sell digital products. At first, it sounds exciting. You feel pumped up, motivated. You think, this time I'll actually make it happen. But after a few weeks, you're back to square one. Confused, unmotivated, wondering why all that advice didn't really change anything. It's not because you're lazy. It's because the advice itself is incomplete. What these so-called gurus are really selling isn't success. It's the illusion of success. They make it look easy. Like you can become the next Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos just by believing in yourself and grinding harder. But they never talk about the most important thing: direction. They tell you to run, but never tell you where. They say, work hard, but never ask why. Hard work without direction is like running full speed inside a maze. You're moving fast but going nowhere. That's what's happening to millions of people right now. They're not lazy. They're just lost. They're trying to work harder without first figuring out what they actually want. And here's the truth. Most people don't even want to be billionaires. They just want freedom. The freedom to live life on their own terms, to wake up without stress, to spend time with people they care about, to do work that doesn't feel like punishment. But the internet has tricked us into thinking freedom and wealth are the same thing. They're not. Ask someone why they want to get rich, and most will say, because I don't want to worry about money. That's not greed. That's peace. But because people never define what enough means, they chase endlessly. More money, more status, more validation. And when you chase everything, you end up catching nothing. The truth is, people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos didn't start their journeys chasing money. They started with a mission, something they were obsessed with. They wanted to solve problems, to build something that mattered. Money came later, as a side effect of meaning. That's the part most people never hear, because meaning isn't as flashy as mansions and sports cars. But it's the foundation of everything lasting. Here's why motivation videos don't work for long. Motivation is like caffeine. It gives you a rush, but when it wears off, you crash. You can't build your life on a feeling that fades every 24 hours. You need something stronger. Purpose. Most people aren't lazy, they're directionless. They keep jumping from one opportunity to another. Dropshipping, crypto, SMMA, digital courses, content agencies. Because they're chasing trends, not truth. They're trying to find meaning through money instead of finding money through meaning. But passion doesn't come from trends. It comes from curiosity, from that one thing you'd still want to do even if no one was watching. And even then, passion isn't always fun. There will be days when it feels heavy, pointless, or exhausting. That's normal. Because passion isn't about constant excitement. It's about commitment. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Ask any athlete, creator, or entrepreneur. They all have bad days. But what keeps them going isn't motivation, it's meaning. That's what makes the difference between temporary hustle and lasting purpose. Now let's talk about freedom. Everyone says they want financial freedom. But freedom isn't about quitting your job and doing nothing. It's about having control over what you work on and why. Freedom without meaning feels empty. Meaning without freedom feels suffocating. You need both. So instead of asking, how can I make money fast? Ask, what kind of life would make me feel alive, even if I'm not rich yet? Because real peace isn't found in millions. It's found in alignment, when your work, your values, and your goals move in the same direction. Now about passive income. It's not a myth, but it's also not magic. It doesn't mean do nothing, get rich. It means you do something once and make it keep working for you. Think about it. You invest in index funds or mutual funds. Your money grows quietly while you sleep. You build a YouTube channel, write a book, create digital art, and it earns even when you're not online. You build a small business and automate it with systems or people, and it runs without you needing to be there every second. That's real passive income. It takes time. It takes patience. But once it's built, it gives you what no salary ever will: time. And with time, you can finally focus on things that actually matter. Real freedom isn't about escaping work. It's about designing a life that doesn't feel like a prison. A life where you're not constantly fighting yourself just to survive another day. Where you can wake up with energy, go to bed with peace, and feel that your time actually belongs to you. Imagine this. You wake up without an alarm clock. You make your coffee slowly. You start your day not because you have to, but because you want to. That's freedom. And the path to it isn't through fake shortcuts or get-rich-quick systems. It's through clarity, patience, and discipline, but the kind that's directed, not blind. So the next time someone tells you, work hard, be consistent, hustle every day, stop for a second and ask yourself, work hard for what? Because speed means nothing if you're heading the wrong way. You don't need to get rich fast. You need to get clear first. The goal isn't to get rich, it's to live richly, to wake up every day feeling calm, curious, and free, to live a life that feels yours. And that's something no guru can sell you, because it can only be discovered by you.